Alright, this is stage 2. It wavered in the village, which people are not. Apparitional village refused human intervention. I think that's what that said. I might have missed the last word, but... Anyway. Stage 2. Once again, kind of basic, not that hard. It's easy to make stupid mistakes, I'll give it that. I mean, the early stages in the game are easy, so you let your guard down a little. And that is a bad thing to do in games like this. You should never let your guard down. You should never relax. Well, you should relax, but you shouldn't be so tense either. You should be relaxed and tense. There's a balance you need to do. If you're too relaxed, you'll make stupid mistakes. If you're too tense, you'll make stupid mistakes. You have to find that good in-between. Also, before you say anything, I don't proclaim myself to be particularly good at these games, so if I make stupid deaths, then that's kind of what I do. Oh yes, what I haven't explained yet, the cherry system. Those pink little blocks I've been picking up are basically cherry points. The more I collect, the more cherry points I get, which is at the bottom left of my screen. If I get a certain amount, I get surrounded by a supernatural border, which is basically a shield. If you get hit while you do that, then it doesn't count as a death. If you press the bomb button, it'll basically destroy all the bullets on screen. But if you survive with it, you'll get a pretty good amount of points. I think you get more points depending on how many you've done throughout the game. Like, if it's your first one, then you don't get so much. If it's your 5th one, then you get a bit more. You know what I mean. Anyways, you can see the bullet patterns are getting kind of complex. That B is a bomb. We will be using those much more later in the game. Hopefully not as stupidly as I've been doing in the past level. So, as I'm sure you've noticed by now, the music in this game is pretty amazing. I mean, it's pretty top-notch. I love the music in this game, more than any of the other games, except maybe Imperishable Night. That has some pretty amazing music, too. And if you guys like this sort of thing, I'll go ahead and LP that, too. If you don't hate me for doing so terribly at this. Alright. So, we just got a border bonus, which is about 1,000,000 points. Huzzah. That's not really that much points. Put it this way, you get an extra life if you get 100 million points. So that's kind of a lot. Whoops, kind of pressing things on screen here. Sorry. I'm just going to kind of start skipping the text after a good amount of time, because it takes a while to auto move, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I will read through the text in my head twice, and I will figure that's enough time for you to read through it once. So as you've noticed, this person is a cat. Can't really have a game like this without a cat person. That's all I have to say about that. She has some pretty mean spell cards too, as you will soon find out. But of course she is just the second boss, so she's not that bad. Boss time. Shen, the cat girl of this game, basically. Like I said, she has some pretty mean spell cards, and her normal attacks are okay. They're pretty easy, but some of her spell cards are kind of cool. Once again, not as bad as later ones. You will see the later ones. They are pretty mean. They are beyond mean. Beyond good and evil, even. It's made a reference to a game nobody's played. Maybe. I haven't even played it, so... Getting off track. This attack throws you for a loop totally by curving those bullets on the second time. I got caught by surprise by that, but... yeah, it's not that bad. I think her spell cards are ones that look bad, but really aren't that bad. Like, if you just keep a cool head and concentrate on what's going on around you, you'll be fine. That's why they're kind of tricky. They're kind of tough, but like I said, keep a cool head, you'll be fine. That goes the same for just about any boss in this game. Just Just don't panic. Whatever you do, don't panic. She flies across the screen here, doing all sorts of crazy stuff, and then... wha-bam! The bullets get smaller and they start flying all towards you. That is kind of a screwy attack. Starting to come in lower than before, but nothing we can't handle. Maybe. This part of the attack usually gets me, but I'm having good luck with it this time. Are you enjoying the music yet? Because it's pretty great. Have I mentioned that yet? Okay, this one's simple, I think. From what I remember. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Just your standard bullet weaving. There are lots of spells like this throughout the game. Oh no, I'm going to get trapped. Haha, I escaped. Amen. Paradise should definitely be warm. No mistake about it. And that's stage 2. See you again in stage 3 of Perfect Cherry Blossom.